So in this video we're looking at the sine curve in radians, and we're going to look at a thing called the phase shift, which is basically a horizontal translation. Horizontal translation means we're going to move the curve left and right. So what I've done is I'm going to move these over in units of pi divided by 6. So I've got a red curve hidden under there, and I've got a blue curve on top of it. At the moment C is nothing, so there is no phase shift. Now I'm going to make a C. Just going to move C across, hopefully, and I've made it this number here, which is actually pi over 6. So as I've made C positive, the graph has moved to my left, which is the first thing you're going to find maybe a little bit strange because it's doing the opposite of what you think. A positive value moves it in a negative direction. So then make it pi over 3, pi over 3, and then this is pi over 2, and we can see that we're moving across. And basically, how much are we moving? We can go to the highest point and look at the x value this time, because it's horizontal shift, and the x value here. So I've moved it from pi over 2 to 0. So this needs to be plus pi over 2. Now, if you make the c a negative number, it shifts it to the right. So here, this is pi over 3. So if I go to the top point, pi over 2, and I add pi over 3 on, I get to 5 pi over 6. Okay, that's making it minus, but basically I'm adding in this direction when the C is a minus inside the bracket. And this is called a phase shift. It's a horizontal translation. So let's have a look at a question. So here I've got a question. So I started off with a normal sine curve and I've ended up here. Now it helps sometimes to recall what your sine curve looks like. So normally my sine curve looks like this purple one. Let's make it a different color, make it red. Okay, so normally my sine curve starts with the highest point at pi over 2, and it's gone on here to the highest point to be pi over 4. So if I move to the left, it means I have I've added on. I've added on if I go to the left. And what have I added on? Well, I've got to do 2 pi, take away pi over 4, pi over 2 divided by pi over 2 minus pi over 4 to give me pi over 4. So what I've done is I've added on pi over 4 to move it in that direction. Let's just take a look. There we go, pi over 4. Let's do one more. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in y equals sine x. And this time it's in black. So that will be the original one, and it starts here at pi over 2 as always, and it's moved to the right, which means we're taking away, and it's gone to 5 pi over 6. So I need to think about what I've done to get pi over 2. What did I add on to make 5 pi over 6? And you can check, but that's pi over 3. And then the c number will be minus pi over 3. Because I'm going to the right, and there we have it. There's the graph, and it's minus pi over 3. So this is called the phase shift. You might need to do a bit of practice with this to get this in your head.